welcome to the Sacred, Conscious, Crystal, White Dove, Feather, Spiritual Council Conference. My name is Undulating Butterfly Rainbow Lips.
Wow, I'm Bob. That's a very long name. Where did you get that?
It was given to me in a 5-MEO DMT BLT ceremony.
That's a lot of letters that I have no idea about, but it sounds delicious. I was down the street on a lunch break. I'm a construction worker, and I saw the word spirituality in your name, that very long name, and I've been very curious about spirituality these days. I know, Bob Smith, spirituality, but so I kind of wanted to see what you're all about.
Well, Bob, I am not finding you on the list.
Oh.
Could there be another name that I might look for? Maybe a spirit name?
Oh yeah, Bobby. Try Bobby.
Well, you're not on the list, Bobby.
Oh.
May I ask you a few questions to see if you might be a good fit for the council?
Sure, that sounds like a good idea.
All right. Have you ever been in a ceremony before? Teepee, peyote, ayahuasca?
What?
Ayahuasca?
Oh, when I was 5, I stepped on a rusty nail. I had to get a tetanus shot at the hospital. It hurt real bad. I couldn't sit down for like a week. My ass was killing me. Does that count?
What do you know about sacred geometry?
Oh, yeah, I flunked that in like 10th grade. Is that a requirement for spirituality?
Do you have a guru? Or a shaman?
A what?
A shaman.
Oh, a shaman, like the toilet paper, yeah?
No.
Oh, well, where do you get one of these shamans? Where do you find one?
They find you.
Oh, they find you. Hey, I'm a construction worker. Maybe it's my foreman.
Maybe. Have you ever been to Burning Man?
Oh, last year I got a real bad sunburn. It burnt real bad.
What do you know about the numbers 333, 11, 11, 11, 2012?
2,378. I had no idea there was so much math in spirituality.
Do you do any yoga? Are you a body worker? Are you a light worker?
Oh, light worker. I contract out for those jobs, with the electrical wiring, and I put it up, and I screw in the...
Bobby, your energy isn't quite resonating with my Anahata chakra. I'm feeling a little too grounded. Will you just breathe with me?
Sure. Finally, you're asking me something I know how to do. I breathe every day. I think I do a real good job of it.
Ujjayi breath.
Whoa. Spiritual breathing is very loud. Is this good?
I'm gonna go and Reiki your name with my guru, and I'll come right back, okay?
Okay, very good.
All right.
Thank you. Huh. Gosh, I had no idea that spirituality was so complicated. Jeez. Let me tell you about some real spiritual people that I know. I volunteer a couple days a week at this group home, And these few people, they're my friends. And one of them, her name is Jenny. She has Down syndrome. She's 33. And she's one of the most amazing artists I've ever met in my life. You should see the shit she paints. Blows my mind. She tells me, she says, Bobby, there's always a message. I said, yeah? She said, yeah. And that message is that your heart always knows the way. I believe her when she says that, You know what else she did? When she turned 30 years old, she got married to herself. Who does that shit, She got a ring, she wore a crown, she had a dress. Her dad was the priest. She even wrote her own vows, And then one of her vows was about having faith in herself. And I says to her, Jenny, if you got faith in yourself, then what do you got? She says, courage. Okay, and then you got courage, then what you got? She says, power. And I said, power? And then if you have power, what you got? She said, then I can put my feelings behind me, and then I'm free. Get a load of that, yeah? I want to be free, don't you? So this other cat, right? His name is Michael. He's got Tourette's. But it's not like that shit fuck kind of Tourette's, you know what I mean? When he gets excited, he goes like this. Ah! Like he's a crazy sports fan or something. Now the thing about Michael, he can neither read nor write. But it's like he's got a direct line to God's very imagination. Now, Michael tells me that the most spiritual thing he could ever think of in his whole life is helping people. Just helping people. And he said it's nothing to brag about, it's not unique, and it ain't nothing special. You know what else he said? He said that we have so much power, that we have more power than we even know, just by walking down the street and smiling at someone. We could change their entire day. So let me tell you, I've been thinking about that every time I walk down the street now. I smile at everyone, like a hyena or a cheetah. Cheetah smile? I don't know. Anyway, you know what else he said? He said that we are like these human lapidaries. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I had no idea what a lapidary was. I thought it was something you got at a strip club or something, you know? Turns out, a lapidary is this machine, right? With these rocks. You put the rocks in there and it tumbles them around and it takes the rough edges off, you know? Makes them all smooth and shiny and more beautiful. He said that we're all like these human lapidaries for each other. That just by being ourselves and loving each other, we take each other's rough edges off and make each other, you know, more shiny and more beautiful. I like that. Human lapidaries. Anyway, I guess I better get back to my lunch break. It's getting kind of late. Thanks for listening. I appreciate it. Have a good day and keep smiling, huh?
Well, Bob, we decided that we'd love to have you in our conference.